For 43 years, the federal government quietly held back money from 3.2 million Americans. The average amount taken? $480 a month, every single month for the rest of their retirement. And 800,000 widows and widowers had their entire survivor benefit wiped out, not trimmed, not reduced, gone, because of two rules buried so deep almost nobody knew they existed. Those two rules are now dead. The Social Security Fairness Act was signed into law in January 2025, and it killed both of them permanently. The back payments are sitting in the system right now. The average check is $6,710. Some people are owed more than $22,000. But here's the part that should make you lean in. The SSA is not calling. The SSA is not mailing letters, and thousands of people still haven't seen a single dollar of what they're owed. Today I'm going to tell you exactly what these two rules were, who they hit, how much money is on the table, and the 3 steps that decide whether that money lands in your account or sits in a federal processing queue until the day you stop checking. Stay to the end because the 3rd step is the one almost nobody takes, and it's the only one that gets widows and widowers the full amount they're owed. If you're not subscribed yet, do it right now and turn on the bell. Social Security rules shift every single year, and when they change, nobody walks over and explains what it means for your situation. That's exactly what this channel does. The 2 rules that quietly drained millions of checks. For 43 years, the Social Security Administration leaned on 2 separate rules to slash or erase benefits for millions of Americans. Most of the people hit had no idea either rule existed until they went to claim their benefit and got handed a number far smaller than they'd counted on. Some got 0. Rule 1 was the Windfall Elimination Provision, WEP. If you worked a public sector job that didn't withhold Social Security taxes, and you also worked other jobs that did pay into Social Security, the WEP formula took an axe to your check. The average monthly cut was $480. Some people lost $587 a month, permanently, for the rest of their retirement. More than 3.2 million people were caught by this rule alone. Rule 2 was the Government Pension Offset, GPO. This one went straight after spouses and widows. If you drew a government pension from a job that didn't pay into Social Security, GPO slashed your spousal or survivor benefit by 2/3 of your pension amount. Say your pension was $1,500 a month. GPO subtracted $1,000 straight off your survivor benefit. If that benefit was $900, it didn't just get dented, it was erased. You got 0. Nothing from your spouse's record, nothing from decades of them paying into a system that was supposed to protect you. Now, stop and sit with this number. Over a 40-year stretch, Congress introduced 300 separate bills to repeal these 2 rules. Teachers' unions, firefighter associations, federal employee groups lobbied every single year. Not one bill passed. For 4 decades, 3.2 million Americans watched their checks get cut, and every year Congress shrugged and moved on. Until January 5th, 2025. January 5th, 2025, the day both rules died. That's the day the Social Security Fairness Act was signed into law. Both rules, WEP and GPO, were eliminated completely. Not reduced, not phased out, gone. The law was made retroactive to January 2024, meaning the SSA owes every affected person at least 12 months of back payments, paid as a single lump sum direct deposit. The SSA started processing corrections throughout 2025. The average retroactive lump sum is $6,710. The average permanent monthly increase is $360. That's $4,320 more every year for the rest of retirement. A survivor benefit of $1,840 wiped out by GPO means a back payment over $22,000, plus that full benefit switched back on every single month going forward. The total estimated value of every correction owed under this law is $196 billion over the next 10 years, according to the Congressional Budget Office. $196 billion sitting in the system that belongs to people who earned it. Here's the problem, and why your check may still be missing. Not everyone has gotten their correction. The SSA has more than 4 million individual account adjustments to work through, grinding through them in batches. When your case lands at the bottom of a batch, it waits, sometimes for months, while you keep collecting the old reduced amount with no letter and no explanation. There are people right now in 2026 whose monthly benefit still hasn't been adjusted. There are people who got the retroactive payment but whose ongoing monthly amount is still running on the old formula. The SSA is not going to flag your case for you. A correction nobody challenges stays uncorrected. Money nobody claims just sits there. If you haven't checked your account since January 2025, you simply don't know whether your correction was applied or not. 4 groups affected. Listen for yours. Group 1. Public school teachers in Alaska, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Georgia, Illinois, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Massachusetts, Missouri, Nevada, Ohio, Rhode Island, or Texas, who also paid into Social Security through other work. Group 2. Firefighters, police officers, or any state or local government employee in those same states who also paid into Social Security at any point in their career. Group 3. Federal employees hired before January 1, 1984, enrolled in the Civil Service Retirement System, CSRS, not FERS. If you don't know which system, check your old federal benefits paperwork. Group 4. Widows or widowers whose spousal or survivor benefit was reduced or eliminated entirely because of a government pension. The 3 steps that move the money. Step 1. Check your account. Go to ssa.gov and log into your My Social Security account. Open your benefit statement. Look for any line that mentions WEP or GPO. If you see a reduction listed and your monthly benefit hasn't gone up since January 2025, your correction is not complete. Step 2. Call the SSA at 1-800-772-1213. When an agent picks up, use these exact words, 14. I want to verify whether my account has been fully corrected under the Social Security Fairness Act for WEP or GPO. Write that sentence down before you dial. They'll tell you on the spot whether your case is closed, pending, or hasn't been assigned yet. If they say it's closed but your monthly amount still seems wrong, say these exact words. I would like to file a formal request for reconsideration. That phrase triggers a supervisor-level review, not a callback, a full separate review of your entire correction record. Step 3, and this one is specifically for widows and widowers. If your survivor benefit was eliminated completely by GPO, do not assume the correction happened automatically. Some cases require a brand new survivor benefit application because the original was denied outright, not reduced, denied. The system cannot reverse what it never approved. You have to reapply. Ask the SSA this exact question. Does my case require a new survivor benefit application under the Social Security Fairness Act? That one question is the difference between collecting your back payment and watching it expire unclaimed. The bottom line, the government held back money from 3.2 million Americans for 43 years using 2 rules most people never knew existed. The rules are gone. The back payments are real. The SSA is not calling. The SSA is not sending letters. The only way this money moves into your account is if you take one of the 3 steps I just walked you through. So do one thing right now. Send this to one person you love who's over 60 and collecting Social Security. That single share might drop $6,710 into their account. Money the SSA has been sitting on since January 2024 without ever mailing a single letter to say it exists.